what we did forget to mention, that what we really enjoy is homemade sushi. We need to go and actually buy more supplies to make homemade sushi, but we are going to hopefully make that in a few days. I think we're buying supplies on Monday, if I'm not mistaken, so soon it is time for sushi again. Okay, we have so much copper now. Okay, I wanted to build what? There was something that needed copper. No, not those things. Something needed a copper wire and a computer chip and everything. I think it was something I could build. Yes, it was this thing. Okay, copper wire and a computer chip. Okay. Oh, and the scanner room as well. Okay, so the scanner room. Let's have a look here. Scanner room, 2 of those, 5 titanium. Oh, I need titanium. Grab that. 1 gold, I definitely have that. I know I've got table coral, but we may as well decimate the table coral around here as well. Let's have a look. I think we need another one for the computer chip later. Let's look for some metal salvage. Let's clean up 45434, whatever the planet's name is. I've completely forgotten it. But this planet, let's clean up the ocean by removing metal salvage. I must say, I've never really been a massive fan of rice, but I've gotten used to eating it. I always needed some kind of gravy with it. I couldn't just eat rice for the sake of eating rice, although a curry with it is and has always been very nice to me, or for me. I found it very enjoyable. There we go. Those are the words I was looking for. But nowadays, yeah, I can eat rice quite easily as well. Gotten lost. There's our base. Okay. Yeah, with sushi being so expensive, it's something that one has to kind of make, or you have to have someone make it and then they invite you, or you go rob a bank and then you go eat it. Like what we had inside, at the restaurant relatively close, like 50 kilometers from where I am, so that's like 30 miles I think from where I am, is all you can eat sushi was on a Monday evening, and I went to that a few times and I always got my money's worth. I usually stopped eating around when I had about 40 or 45 pieces of sushi in, because I didn't want to overeat, and so I would generally stop at that. But up until that point, hey, anything's fair game. And I usually got my money's worth there. Let's see, I think I do want to put the scanner room to one side. Yeah, I think let's see if we can. Can we? Yes, I think we can. Yes, it does look like we can. So we need literally 1 more titanium. Of course we do. I'm not going to build anything more until we get that titanium. Okay, fine. Let's go get that. Now my stomach is just growling as I'm sitting here. My stomach has now gotten a life of its own. Food, glorious food. Ik eet actually nog een hele klompie zo. Ja, ik eet maar met die streaming. Let's have a look. Still looking. There we go. Maybe I can get 1 titanium. There we go. I've lost my way again, guys. That way. I'm distracted by food. Let's have a look, yeah. Yeah, one's really fortunate if you can catch your own fish and actually then be able to eat it. I need to go this way. Okay, wonderful. Scan room. Now, what I do want, of course, is this heads-up display chip. Now, this I would need magnetite for. However, I don't have magnetite yet. We'll probably need to head to the jelly shroom cave for that. There we go. I can unpin this one. I think it'll make a large room. I've got everything for that. Over. Let's have a look here. Seamoth depth module. Okay, I'll be able to make that once I have made the other thing, the place to actually change my vehicle and stuff like that. There we go, the vehicle upgrade console. Computer chip, titanium, copper wire. Okay, so we need to go get some more titanium. Of course we do. Computer chip and copper wire. Let's see. Have we got enough copper in us? Copper wire? Yes, we do. Copper wire. Oh, we need more copper wire. Okay, fine. And the table coral. There we go. Okay, so now we just need titanium, and I'm glad that's the only thing we need. Oh, of course, bye camera! Of course, the stalker has already taken my camera elsewhere. Here comes the other camera. Bye, camera. Let's pick it up. We've stolen their toys. Okay. Now there should be some more metal ingots around here, as the stalkers have dropped them. It seems as though they're not chewing it necessarily. Well, to some extent I guess they are chewing it for their teeth, but they're not eating the metal. They're not consuming it in any way. If they were consuming it, one could argue that this is what is called pica, where an organism or feeds on something they wouldn't normally feed on. But in this case it doesn't seem to be pica. It just seems to be them wanting to sharpen their teeth, most likely on the there we go, it's flat now. Sharpen their teeth on the metal. I don't know, just a random thought. We need to go in on this side.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And let's listen to the recording.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
So that poor guy doesn't have a lot of hope for landing on us, or landing and coming to get us, but we are going to be hopeful, as always. Okay, let's have a look here. The moment of truth, everybody. Give me the name. We've had a few suggestions higher up in the chat. Although that was quite a while ago. Let's make it a shocking green. And we'll make the stripe a nice... Right, no. Want a... Not sure. I think let's go for black. Nice black line or black lines along it. Okay. Yeah, shame. Poor sunbeam. Let's put the interior up. Let's make it a nice... We're not making a very nice little one yet. Let's go for black and classy inside as well. Almost very, very dark maroon. Okay. There is our sea moth. Will's water tomb. I like that. Or death trap. Yeah, let's go for if it fits. It's just Will's water tea. Apparently, I don't know how to spell tomb. Yeah, so soggy sea bottom would definitely be too long. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's so close. Soggy sea bottom. So no, not sea butt. Sea, yeah. So soggy sea bottom just too long as well. Yeah, soggy bottom buggy would also then just be too long, I'm afraid. Watery tomb. Yeah, I think that one at least is close to what was suggested. So let's have it as the watery tomb. Right. A Reaper snack, yes. So after we die with this one, we'll call the next one Reaper Snack. It's just... Okay, I wanted to repair, but clicked the wrong button, but oh well.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Systems online.
Yeah, I never really watched too much of Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch it with my second cousin years ago. Yeah, I just called them the pods. I'm not sure what they were called. Let's have a look. What we need now... we need to put the quartz away because we've got so many quartz crystals. We're just going to name this quartz. Get all our quartz in one place. I like being semi-organized. And we'll call this I was going to call it stalker bait, but it doesn't fit, so we're just going to call it in cameras. That's alright. Because inside here we've got our two drones, our camera drones. And clearly, whenever they are put on, or on the scanner room, the stalkers just go, ooh, it's food, and go for it. Let's go and make two batteries as well. See Memphis. Well, we can call it the Sea Memphis once we've got the Cyclops and the Sea Moth over here just kind of sits there. Then we can call it. Then we can definitely call it the Sea Memphis. Let's grab some more food. I love these lantern trees. They're just so useful to have in terms of inventory full. In terms of filling you up. Except for water. For that, one needs these marble melons. And I am just going to... I don't think I've got any titanium left, do I? No. No titanium. I need some titanium just so that I can plant these marble melons so that we can have a nice source of food. Of water, sorry, of water. That's one done. Oh, you know what? I don't have a battery for this one. I wonder we're still moving slowly. I don't know. I must say I'm quite surprised I haven't died due to drowning yet. Not for lack of trying, though. He says as he swims over a hydrothermal vent. I don't know. I really thought I would have died... had death by drowning by now. Copper. One time we want titanium, they give us copper. Let's have a look. Have we got anything in this container here? Nothing to scan, no. I think I've been through this area like 700 times already. Nothing. Oh man. Ah, there we go. There's the metal salvage. Never rains, but it pours. Oh, okay, the little Dachshund is looking for snacks on the ground. Where did I see that salvage? It was up here somewhere. There we go. There's some more there. I can, however, also switch that off and go for oxygen. Alistair. Ja, dat is even mensen. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, let's have a look here. Need some more water, so we'll definitely have some marble melons up and running in a moment. I love having a scanner room, but it will be even more amazing if we can have that heads-up display chip. So, I think... what did we need for... the... ooh, where was it? The Mark 1 depth module. Titanium ingot and glass. We can probably make that now. You know what? I think we are going to make that. Yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Arun, are you referring to the new biomes in this game, or in obviously with Below Zero they did add a few new biomes. But I think in this game they still have the same old ones that they had. Of course, now it pops up again.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Let's just have a look here. This was Lifepod 6. I think. Codes and clues. Yeah. Yes, yeah, we've already, I think, been there because we have the... No, I don't know. I think this is this one. Yeah. So I think we've already been there in any case. So that's alright. Now we can make Mark 1, and I think should go down to the Degassi base. Into the Jelly Shroom Cave. I think that is what we are going to do now. I must say, I'm not the biggest fan of going down there the first time. First time, I always find it terrifying. What do we need? Sonar, more magnetite, and copper wire. Okay, so we're going to need magnetite. That is one of our main objectives when we go down now. Have we got a power cell on us? Yes. We also have way too many other things. Okay, so we're not going there yet. We are going there soon. Let's just first... Thank you. Let's just first go and finish up what we started here. The marble melons. Yes, we have got them. That in there. Oh yeah, that's true. We can now get 4 seeds and another 4 seeds. Great stuff. Let's put here shrooms. Because in here we're going to put all our mushroomy friends. And let's hit this bulbo tree a few more times. There we go. Now we are basically up to full strength again. I wanted to do put the Mark 1 in and put the copper in there. That's what we're going to use. Let's just make some more water because we're going to probably use that as well. In terms of the Ark series there, but yeah, anyway, so I'll get to the Ark series in a moment. But yeah, Haroon, I think the whole idea with Subnautica 2 was actually adding the polar regions, allowing us to explore completely different biomes, which I must say I thoroughly enjoyed. Because I wanted to make the thingamajig in here, the panel. Let's add that. Go. So they, with the solar polar region that was added, I think that was what they really wanted to do. Well, that's the way they went about adding a new biome. The only way they could possibly add a new biome here is if some major catastrophe were to happen, like a meteorite impact, and you have that. But that would be a pretty boring biome to investigate. Except, of course, if it's set sometime in the future and a meteorite, for example, hits an area exposing, or at an area where the magma is close to the surface, and that results in hydrothermal vents potentially popping up. That would be an interesting one. But as is, yeah, I think the biomes are as they would remain in this game. But then as for the Ark series is definitely going to still last a very, very long time. That game is quite massive. So I foresee it being probably at least a few more months still where I'm playing that. I mean, with Grounded, that lasts me from, when did I start that? October, November, until January or February. So, and that one lasted me 4 or 5 months. And that is actually a much smaller and simpler game than Ark. Ark has so many different things that I can talk about and explore, and all the different creatures I can talk about as well. So Ark, the series is still going to last quite a while. So you're going to have a lot of episodes that you can catch up on, and you're still going to have a lot of time to catch up on that as well. Okay, so here we go. Ah, there are the crab snakes. I call them crab snakes. I'm not sure. I think that may be the name. I'm pretty sure that's the name. But yes, wanting this, do you plan on traveling to other arcs beyond the island? Yes. So the idea is that I finish the arc or the island in Arc, and then from there I will go to the other arcs as well, explore them. I'm especially interested in Scorched Earth.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Getting some magnetite is what we came here for, of course. But yeah, so I definitely intend to complete the island, and that includes the bosses that are there, and then of course move on to some of the other arcs. And then when Arc 2 drops, yes, the idea is definitely to play that as well. I'm very interested to see where they go from that, although I don't have hope that we're going to see that this year, definitely not this year, and I don't really have hope that we're going to see that even next year. I think that will probably be 2025, if I had to hazard an uneducated guess. I suspect it will be 2025 that we have the chance to actually play that with full release. There may be early access between now and then, but I suspect we'll only be able to play it for the full game in 2025. Let's have a look. What is this?
Signal location uploaded to PDF.
Okay, it's an environmental log. Let's first get to safety here.
Integrating new EDA data.
Okay. Subterranean cavern, multiple entrances. Okay. Lanes of resource deposits. Yes, that's what we are here for, with the magnetite in particular. Okay. Okay, medium distance from predatory organisms, stable foundations on which to build, ready access to materials. Okay. That is that base right over there, the proposed Pegasi base. I think Torgal was exploring, or Bart Torgal was exploring all kinds of possible places. Hello there, Mr. Vertical Planking. Okay. These little guys are planking vertically. Very interesting. We're just going to avoid them. But yeah, I'm very keen to play Arc 2 when it drops. In the meantime, however, there are also some other games that I am very, very excited about. Smallland is one of them. That was mentioned earlier in the chat as well. And then I'm also very interested in... Let's get here. Frontiers of Pandora, the one that's set in the Avatar universe. In the Pandora, the blue Navi Avatar, not the Airbender, Waterbender, Firebender, Earthbender Avatar. Different Avatar. I'm very much looking forward to playing that one as well, and looking at the creatures that they have in there. Similar to what we're doing now with Subnautica. It may be that that is also a live stream series rather than a full series. I mean, that does depend on when it also releases. If it releases while we are still doing our playthrough of Arc, it may not be worthwhile actually shifting attention away from our Arc series for a full series, but rather doing live streams like we are doing here with Subnautica, because by that time we will be done with our Subnautica live streams. But when the time comes, however, we are going to be discussing that, and I'll be very keen to get you guys' input in where to go, what to do from here. Hello, Cinnamon. Denny, come say hello to everybody. Yo. Here's our little one, Cinnamon, who really doesn't like being picked up. Little naughty little one. Come here, Cindy. Just getting her food here. And now she's just kind of... There she goes. Okay. Great stuff. But yeah, I'll be very keen to see what you guys suggest and what you would like to see a series on. A live stream and a recorded series, as we're doing with Arc and Subnautica now. let's have a look. Where on earth was that structure? I mean, I did just see the... There we go, there is a signal. Like, I'm so easy for me, like, I don't get lost very easily. But it's so easy for me to miss those markers that they have. Let's see. Oh, where's that little guy? The eye. Such a weird creature. I mean, one massive eye with most of the fish actually just consisting of eyeball. It's so strange. I'm trying to think of organisms that I know of that only have one eye. And the only one I can think of would actually be water fleas. The Daphnia that we encountered in Grounded, which have got one eye, but when the juveniles actually start out with two, as far as I recall, they start out with two, and then as they grow older, they kind of fuse into one eye. I know organisms with three eyes, but I don't know many with one eye. If we look at organisms with three eyes, a lot of amphibians and reptiles, some of the basal ones at least, still have their third eye, which is called the parietal eye. It's a little eye that I created on the top of their head that they can to some extent use. They would just get the food away from the grounds of the... my sister-in-law's dog doesn't or isn't distracted by it. Or tempted by it, that's the word. But the things like... Oh, here we go, power cell charges. This is going to be so useful. The basal, some of the basal reptiles and so, they will have that parietal eye that can pick up changes in light. So light versus dark. And that allows them to see whether there's a predator above them or not, for example. And if you're looking... Hello? What's biting me? And whatever is biting me, stop biting me, please. And that allows them to actually... Ooh, I don't like those things. To detect the predators. And a lot of amphibians will also still have that little parietal eye. It's more of a basal type thing, a characteristic. The most advanced organism I know that has that, or reptile that has it, is the tuatara, but even that is a very ancient reptile from New Zealand. The tuatara still has that parietal eye. Not like a fully functional eye that you can see, it's a very basic one, and it is...
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, that is very loud. Sorry about that, guys. But that parietal eye is usually covered by a thin layer of skin. It's not just a little eye that sits on the forehead. Dances with Smurfs. I could see that. I could see me doing something along those lines. We'll see when the time comes also whether I still remember that. Hey, biter! You are going to be punched with a knife. Go away. The biter there really reminds me of the cookie cutter sharks, which are on Earth, where they... It's a tiny little shark, well, relatively tiny. Compared to like a great white shark, it really is tiny. It's a smallish species of shark that will take bites out of large organisms. Cetaceans like whales or dolphins. Oh my word, no. No. Leave me alone. No. Why am I now also stuck here? Come on. I just want to go through here. Oh. Okay, anyway. Oh, we are here. What we really need is that. Yes.
Blueprint acquired.
Okay, that was slightly more harrowing than I wanted. Slightly as in very much more harrowing than I wanted.
I thought it might be claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is.
Acquired.
He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close.
30 seconds.
Back on the island, I wouldn't believe the creatures that live down
Integrating
here.
new PDA
The
data.
fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball.
90% eyeball, the eye we've looked at.
Habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories,
Trying to get
shows me
past
the
here.
world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Ah, the fuzzies. I love that.
Acquired.
Now, of course, I'm getting stuck in all kinds of places.
New PDA.
And we need to get out.
30
Come on,
seconds.
I'm stuck. Let's just get out here and into the boat. Into,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
or what could be my tomb. Things carry on the way they're going. Oh, that's a haunting sound. Don't think I need that, no. So what I want to do is actually look at this. See if there's any, what else is over here. There we go. I think it may be the nuclear reactor. I think that may be the thermal plant up there. Yeah, thermal plant fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
And another new blueprint. Wonderful.
New blueprint.
Basis rifle, I think I've got this already. Yes, I do. I'm trying to see what else there is here. There is something there, a PDA that I can pick up. And there are also some things in here that I could get. More PDAs and stuff like that. However, I am not keen to stay in here without a high capacity oxygen tank. Oh, and I'm in the mushroom. Hello. In terms of whether there are any radial or animals with radial symmetry that have eyes, that's a good question. Like a lot of your radial symmetry organisms, like your echinoderms, your starfish and sea urchins and things like that, don't have eyes in the way that we have eyes. They instead have light-sensitive organs that function like eyes, but very, very primitive. They're working mostly with touch rather than sight. And so in essence, I'm not sure whether there are any radially symmetrical organisms with eyes. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think so. Let's put it this way, I am not currently aware of any. A Google Scholar search may point otherwise, but as far as I recall, things like the echinoderms have light-sensitive organs, but not true eyes like we have, and then even then they don't have one eye, instead they've got many. With echinoderms also have what is called the madrepore, right, which is a little hole at the top there, at the top of their head, where one could, in theory, have one eye, but that's a little hole that allows water into their hydraulic system, or their little tube feet that they have. So even in the spot that they could have an eye, they can't have an eye.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, now we have a whole bunch of magnetite rooms, and let's put all the magnetite in here and call it magnetite. There we go. Let's put in lithium in here along with the other more precious metals. Okay, let's have a look. For the heads-up display... Oh, for the sonar. We want sonar. Definitely. Enamel glass advanced wiring kit. We could go for the solar charger as well. For this, we need copper wire and magnetite. Definitely going for that. I love that. So, copper. We need one more copper. Of course we do. So let's drop the titanium in there. Let's drop the diamonds in here. Let's have a look. What we need. I want that. And other reinforcement may be good because I keep on crashing into everything. Well, we're not going to go for that now. Instead, laser rifle would be good. Propulsion cannon would be great. Could make that one. The propulsion cannon will be very useful when we go into the Aurora. That is definitely going to be a useful thing to have. Let's have a look here. Where is that thingamajig? Have a look what we have lower down. Ultra high capacity tank for lithium. But we need a modification station for that. So let's first wait. We need for that. Okay. Here we go. This is what I want. That one as well. The scanner room, heads-up display chip, computer chip, and magnetite. Okay. And then these ones I know copper and the range upgrade is also magnetite. Okay, great. And then that one is silver and gold. So we need a whole bunch of copper still. I guess we're looking for limestone to get some copper. There's some. Of course, no copper. I don't know why I brought the sea moth out, because I'm just going to go on the sea glide over here. Let's see. Any limestone? No. Still nothing. Hello, cinnamon. Little cat is just chilling, looking from a distance at the strange dog that is in our house. Like, why is he here, father? Did you adopt him? Have I read Dune? I haven't actually read Dune yet, no. I know when I was in high school I tried to once, and then I didn't actually get into it enough. That was a time when I didn't read anything that wasn't non-fiction. I only read non-fiction until relatively recently, when I started reading more fiction. Only authors I've really been able to read in the past was Michael Crichton with Jurassic Park and The Lost World. I never got into the Andromeda Strain or any of these other books. Only really because there were dinosaurs, you know, in Jurassic Park and The Lost World. I got into that. And then Terry Pratchett. I think he would rank as my favorite author. Well, second favorite. My all-time favorite will always be J.R.R. Tolkien, because oh dear, I'm going to die. Am I? No, I may make it. I'm possibly going to make it. Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake. Have I got? Yes, I have got water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The thing is that we don't have the heads-up display yet, so we can't really. Doesn't really help us too much to use the scanner room at the moment to look for limestone. As soon as I have enough to actually make, I think I can make the computer chip already. Yeah, I should be able to make. I should be able to make that. Let's try to get one more copper. There we go. Okay. RNG was on our side there. So, yeah, J.R.R. Tolkien with The Lord of the Rings and The Silmarillion and The Hobbit. He will always be my favorite author. I'm a massive nerd. I'm very proud thereof. And so I love anything all books of that Tolkien wrote. Anything that he was involved with, I thoroughly enjoy. And of course, the Peter Jackson movies of Lord of the Rings, just exceptional as well. Let's have a look here. Interesting with the ecology of Arrakis. I would definitely have to go and read Dune to actually... Now I may actually be into it a little bit more. I haven't actually watched Dune either, but I am intending to soon. Hopefully I will actually be able to watch that, and then first of course need time to do that. That's always the issue. We need 2 table coral. Let's go get that quickly. Then should be able to make the computer chip and grab a magnetite. There we go. Now we'll have the heads-up display, which is going to be great because this means that now we'll be able to see where the scanner room is picking up the limestone chunks. So let's get that to start scanning so long. And we'll get the heads-up display, which will now eventually go where limestone... There we go, it's right below us. I love this heads-up display. Just makes life now so much easier for us. Now we can just zoomy all around and go and see and get that. Yeah, there we go. Like how it's able to pick up where it is, that I don't know. Magic, sci-fi magic, spectrographic analysis of all kinds of signals sent out by the limestone. Oh, I don't know, but it would be quite challenging to make something like this, I guess, in real life. The universe that Tolkien created was just astounding. And the linguistics, I mean, he was a linguist. That was his profession. I'll never forget as far as I recall, when he started writing The Hobbit, he was marking exam papers, and you know, as a lecturer, I know the feeling of marking exam papers. And he was sitting on the train, and he wrote, I think on his notebook, in one of the papers or somewhere, he just wrote, "In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit," and then he just expanded from there. It's like, okay, what are hobbits in his universe? And I mean, the word hobbit existed. There's a Homo floridiensis, I think it is, which is a species of hominin from Loris, I think it is, somewhere, that commonly known as the hobbits, because they were tiny little hominins, so tiny little humans basically running around all over the place, well, all over the place on their islands that they were on. And so the word hobbit was already in existence, but Tolkien just took that word and was like, okay, let's see now, how am I going to make this in my universe, in my world that I'm creating? And then concerning hobbits, of course, came along, and the rest is history. What did I also want to make? I also wanted the sonar. That's what I wanted to make. Let's do that. We need 2 magnetite for that. Let's run along and do that quickly. I must say, from what I've heard of the new Dune movie, that is, from what I've heard, very well done. I definitely do want to watch that. Where is my thingamajig? Where did I park my tomb? I think somewhere along here. Have I got the beacon on? That's the question. No, I don't. There is the watery tomb is over here. Okay, I was getting lost. Anyway, but yeah, the politics, from what I've heard, also of the movie, is very well done. I definitely do intend to watch it. Although, of course, getting the time to do that is always a bit of an issue. Although I do watch all videos at double speed, so I can do twice the amount of binge watching that most people can do, or that most people do. I wanted to put in that new update, upgrade. Put in this. There we go. Now we can see everything. This is the closest I will ever get to seeing how bats see. With them sending out sound and then picking it up with their ears. Basically, echolocation. And being able to detect everything around them, or at least in the direction that they are flying, before they accidentally bump into something. Or, in our case, before we are eaten or attacked by a Reaper Leviathan. But as far as I recall, Reaper Leviathans are picked up by the sonar. But we'll see now. It does, like, eat the battery life to go around pinging, pinging, pinging the whole time. But I don't care. Isn't that what the base is for, after all? I think there's a Reaper down there. No. But I saw a Reaper. I guess not. There he is. Yeah. These things have given me jump scares way too many times. I'm just minding my own business and then they appear out of nowhere. And see, there's another wreck there. But we have a few dangerous creatures, like bone sharks and so along here. Until we've sorted out the radiation, I don't think I want to go too deep, because we need the rebreather to really have a good time. Hunt for Red October. I've never actually seen the movie. That's the one with Sean Connery, right? Or am I now mistaken? Is my ignorance showing? Let me just actually turn those little pins at the top there off. I think it's up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now that we have created those. Now, the only problem now, of course, is the fact that we've got limestone chunks written everywhere, but I think if we actually... Yeah, we can turn that off. Okay, now let's go charge this thing's battery and then repair it as well. Because currently we are really driving only half a Seamoth. The other half is just lying somewhere along the rocks and the fish in this ocean. And then let's get ready to actually head in before we hit 12 o'clock. Well, my time, 12 o'clock. Before we hit Sunday morning, let's go and do the Aurora. that I want to actually do. So let's quickly repair our Seamoth once we manage to jump on here. Oh, I probably need to repair from the other side. That's probably what's happening here. No, no, no repairs. Fine. We'll jump down and repair. There we go.
All systems online.
Not sure why on earth it didn't want to do. Didn't want to repair. Scottish-Russian sub-commander. I don't think there have been many portrayals of Scottish-Russian sub-commanders in the history of the world or cinema ever. But yeah, it's probably the best by default.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attack. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Have a look here. What we need a propulsion cannon. That's quite easy. Okay, let's first make this. We need 2 silver. We need titanium. And we need what? A battery. Okay. We've got a battery, but we also have a battery that is almost flat. So might as well use that one. And just... where's a full? There's a power cell. That one is flat, that one is half. Let's actually use the flat one. To make... Oh, we need the wiring kit first. Definitely need the wonderful propulsion cannon for all the what are they, cave crawlers that are on the ship. We also need some fire extinguishers. Definitely. Let's go for 4. Rather too many than too few. Ah, come on. I thought I had enough. One more. Okay. After that, what we also need... We need fire extinguishers. Yes, that we've got. Propulsion cannon that we've got. We will need more batteries. That we will get. Shrooms. Just go for 1 battery. There may be quite a few batteries on the ship, but, you know, we'll do it this way. Let's go harvest rooms over here rather than at our base. We've already decimated the acid mushrooms here by our base, so let's go for this one over here. Like 3 more batteries. Oh yes, medkits, just in case. Chargers for the batteries, right? Yeah, I have got for the power cells, I've got chargers. I don't yet have for the batteries, unfortunately. So for now, we're being very unsustainable and just having a whole bunch of dead batteries, although we are we're technically recharging them by putting them in new things. What I also want to make, but that can be later. There is with the scanner room, I do want the speed and the distance upgraded. Let's quickly have a look here. Just, there we go. I want the range upgraded 3 times, so that's 3 copper and 3 magnetite. And 1 silver, 1 gold. Okay, I can do that. 1 silver, 1 gold. And we'll put the extra lead in there. These 3 there. 1 gold, 3 copper, which we don't have. Okay, so never mind. We can make the speed upgrade at least. I want the scanner room to be able to pick up things that are quite far away. Things like the magnetite. Stop that. And then we can equip our heads-up display again. AK-47 DLC. I do not have that, no. What I do have is the propulsion cannon. Let's shoot all the cave crawlers into space upgrade. That one's a lot of fun to do. It really is a lot of fun to do. I thought I said I don't want it to scan anymore. There we go. Hopefully now it doesn't scan anything. Medkits, yes. Let's have a look. I think there should be still one. I think one in my inventory. Yes, there's one in my inventory. Just gonna drink. We are hopefully going to get enough water and food on the ship as well. I am going to top up before we head off. Let's do that now. So we can hit the 1, harvest 3. No. Plant those 4. And then eat these 3. That tops up our water. And then we can just eat these. That'll top up our food. We actually don't need the... We never even used the air bladder. I don't know why. We made it and then we're like, okay, we're not going to use it. I put it with the cameras. In the... Let's rename this to useless. Or never used. So all the brand spanking new things that haven't been used yet, we'll just dump in here. Haven't been used and most likely will not be used. Oh, my Reaper cologne. We'll find out whether I am attracting the Reapers or not. Let's take that. Let's put that in. We've got that, we've got that. Full in terms of food. We've got the power cell in case we run out for whatever reason on the way. We've got 4 extra batteries. We've got a scanner. We've got a laser cutter. We've got a repair tool, which is all of those are important. And very importantly, yes, we are wearing our radiation suit. So, I guess this is it. I guess this is now us heading off with the watery tomb to go to the big old tomb that we have in this map. Ah, wonderful. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to actually put the propulsion cannon on my hotbar so long. So that I am ready for when the time comes. And let's just keep an eye out. For our friends. Our friend the Hugger. Thanks. I think I'm more worried about the bleeders in the ship than I am of the Reaper on the outside of the ship. Those things are nasty. Hello. Okay. Can we go out? Yeah, I think up there, maybe. And now, of course, he is MIA. There he is. Okay, I see him. See, this is why I love the sonar. It has allowed me to spot him in time.
Readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
What would have been cool is if they actually had that, where if you don't fix it within 24 hours in-game, then certain species may start dying or something bad happens with the ecosystem. This is now what we do: catch and release. Just catching all the crab spiders and releasing them into the wild. Now these crab spiders though do appear to mostly be air-breathing rather than water-breathing species. Oh, well, oxygen in the water. They tend to be terrestrial rather than aquatic. I would honestly not be surprised if the
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low.
Yes, we know that.
Suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
I would honestly not be surprised if the Reaper is inspired by those, by the facehuggers, but I also think these cave crawlers are, to some extent. There we go, there's a nice little battery for us. Also inspired by the facehuggers. I mean, look at these things. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, a lot of the process of an organism looking like a crab is actually a scientific name for that, or an ecological name for it. Carcinization, which is the development over time to have a body plan that looks like a crab. And there must be some benefit to looking like a crab because there are far more crab species than there are lobsters and other crustaceans, shrimps and stuff like that. And many of the crabs that we see are actually, or that we know, are actually not true crabs. They're false crabs. Eesh, these things are a little bit ridiculous. There are too many of them. Yeah. Hello there. You're going to be caught and released into the fire. That's what you get for biting me. Toasty. I am happy to live in harmony with nature and catch and release until you go and bite me. And I will catch and release you into the fire. Into the fiery pits of Mount Doom from whence he came.
The digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Yes. It's theorized that these guys didn't kill the survivors on the Aurora, but instead actually just kind of ate the ones that were dead on the ship here, that died on impact. And that would explain why you do have such a high concentration of them here. They most likely, yes, were scavenging on the dead people. Now we need is it a way in here or? Oh, it's along here. I was just thinking, there must be a way to get around. Yes, it's along here. Oh no you didn't. There's some more first aid kits. Okay, now we don't need our thingamajig. So we are just going to fight the fire. I don't think we need to actually... hey, come on. I don't think we need to actually extinguish everything, but let's at least this entrance so it looks neat and tidy. There we go.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert.
I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
We're going to just take this poster because whoever's one it was doesn't need it anymore. This is just, yeah, just about the launching of the Aurora to actually come and make a phase gate. Yeah. Okay, notes to self. This one.
PDA data.
1454, the cargo bay code. Okay, that one we will need. 1454. Then let's just head in this general direction. Only real way we can go. And make ourselves a way. So these boxes around. I wouldn't mind having something like that. Can you imagine? Why am I stuck again? Okay, there we go. Right. I should probably just use this for now as a light source. One. No. One.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive
4,
technologies.
5, 4. Okay, the finger is not pointing there where I'm typing. Anyway, you have to go down there. Nothing for us here. The Reaper and the Oarfish. Yes, that would make sense. The Oarfish. I've never seen an Oarfish. I mean, they don't come to land, so I haven't really seen them. I know of them. I know they occasionally wash out in South Africa on the beaches. Ah, Cyclops engine. Nice. Interesting. What have we got here? PDA. Oh, it's okay. It's just the lower one as well.
PDA data.
Let's take the water. Might as well. See if there's anything useful for us on this side. What have we got? Yeah, nutrient block. I may need some food in a moment. Another nutrient block. May as well. And another one. Hey, who am I to say no to free food? Or the worst that can happen is that we have an episode of Glut and we eat all three of them at the same time. Anyway, not too bad. Now, I'm pretty sure there are going to be some bleeders down below. Yeah. There's one. Why can I not scan this? Come on, does it have to be alive for me to scan it? Ah. Yep. I could just... There we go. I can scan it, even if it is dead. Just need to get it right. There we go. Let's have a look here, shall we? Oh, okay, we can't go back up. Let's hope we're not attacked by any other bleeders. Just want to have a look at it. Fauna, carnivores, scavengers and parasites. There we go. Looking at the bleeder. Yeah, so there's some nice strong mouth parts over there. And the ductile sac. Use a collection of blood. Collection and digestion of blood drawn from host creatures. This very much is like a tick. In that it's got the chelicerae or little jaws in the front there. And in this case, they're feeding mostly on carrions, so they're mostly scavengers, but they can attack larger creatures. Very similar to what I've mentioned earlier with the biter, where the biter will attack similar to the Earth's cookie cutter sharks. They attack larger creatures and just kind of take bites out of it. Let's say we need to repair this. Let's do that. Okay, Seamoth Bay, I think. Let me guess, this is the, depth module Mark 1. Oh well, okay, I'm not going to scan the Seamoth fragment because we already have all the fragments. And I don't want to unnecessarily now take any more titanium with us. Check nothing else there, no. Okay. This, let's just bring some water here. I can actually drop this as well. What we need to do is open up this door. A blinding white light. I'll just look away to over there. Get a little bit. There we go. Let's have a look here, shall we? Fresh air. And down we go.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, so we were trying to do a slingshot maneuver around the planet 4546b, and in the process have a look at what happened to the Degassi, the crew, the Torgal's crew basically. So Bart and his father and all that jazz, and Marguerite. Okay. Code's 1869. Okay, we'll have to remember that. I've got enough medkits on me at least. Got enough batteries to last me a lifetime. Yes, I don't think we need that either. More battery, more water. I think I'm alright in all of that. And we need to repair again. After extinguishing a little bit. Okay. That one's done. Repair tool, there we go. Number 4. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look here. Dun, 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 dun. What have we got in here? Power cell. That's a little bit more valuable.
Black box signature originating on the other side of the hand breach in this room.
So much fire. I want to go there. Trying to curb or stop all the fire. Okay, fine. I didn't stop all the fire. Prawn suit. This thing. Oh my word. This is going to be so much fun to have. This along with the Cyclops. Oh wow, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Then we need one more fragment, that'll be it.
New blueprint acquired.
Right. I think I've got anything there. Nothing there. Oh, come on. Hoppa. Okay, moving boxes. Right, that's another power cell. Yay! My lucky day. What have we got? Living quarters. Definitely need a vending machine in our base. And anything else we can possibly get.
Acquired.
There's a wall shelf. Anything we can use to make the base look nice. That's going to be useful. Come on. I'm getting stuck more than I can remember. I used to get. Like stuck on random things. We're going to take that one. We're going to take the new fire extinguisher as well. Baked potato, coleslaw, mac and cheese. Food. I'm still hungry. Let's have a look here. Supplies. Have we got anything that is of use to me? Because I've got so much water and food, it's not even funny anymore. Nope, that's water. In there. Cabin 1, we're going to go in there now. Single bed. Yeah, the repulsion or propulsion cannon really being so useful to have. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing there, okay. Okay, there we go, finally. We'll go for that in a moment. 1869, I think it was. 1869. Little blue cap. Right. Wall shelves, also nice to have.
Blueprint acquired.
I'm going to take the Gorge toy, because the Gorge toy, this is actually an alien from the natural selection game that the developers of Subnautica made. So yeah, that is actually a game or a toy from that game. Let's have a look here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, it's just about some people interactions here in the game. Yeah, let's have a look here. Going to Captain's Quarters. We don't have the code for that yet. We'll get the code later on. Was that it? Anything on this side? There's a bunch of PDAs, I think.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
I'm gonna go into cabin 5 even.
Integrating new PDA.
A whole bunch of drama happening on the ship here. Okay, so no, can't go in there. I don't think there's much here either. Look like it. Okay, what have we got here? A nutrient block. Very exciting. I think we were in this way. Yes, we're going this way. Let's jump down and then make our way through to the other side. Somehow. I always get lost in this Tangled mess. Nope, it's definitely not along there. Not along there either. It's somewhere to this side. Think? Or am I lost completely again? Oh, I am right. Yay! Wonderful. Okay. This is the part I don't really like. I like getting back into nature, not running around the ship doing stuff. Ah, there's a black box, I think. Near. Andy? Near.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, we need to open that door again. Come on. There's the laser cutter. Quickly open the sealed door again. I think they've turned down the brightness of the laser cutter. I know it used to be completely blinding. Now it is only slightly blinding. I still prefer looking away though. Okay. Let's just get some air. Yeah. So Hans, what was that you said about me not getting hurt? I was clearly getting hurt there with the bottomless heat. 6483 apparently. 6483. Let's try this. 6483. Ha. Open. Okay, the hive mind.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Now we're getting that.
Was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Okay. I think the technology updates we now have would be that of the repulsion cannon, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's everything we needed from there. I think there's somewhere we need to go now. Was that it? Really, we need to go somewhere now. Oh yes, we probably need to go up this ramp here. Okay, the ramp that I'm getting stuck under. There we go. So confusing. Let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look, We're almost at the end, I think. If I'm not mistaken, we have the engine room left to do. And we're going to pick up that fire extinguisher. Oh! This is the end of it. Okay. So where's the engine room? I clearly missed that part. Okay, but it is now basically midnight for me. And that means that we are next time going to go and fix the ship. So once again, thank you so much everybody for actually joining me for this little adventure and chatting to me there. It's been great to actually communicate with you guys as well and be able to engage. And I hope you all have a wonderful day further. You're having an evening already, so I hope you have a wonderful evening. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. I will see you guys again on Tuesday then for the next Ark Survival Evolved episode. And then of course on Friday again. And I will let you know during one of those two videos regarding next week's live stream. It will most likely be Saturday evening again. and it will probably be a shorter stream, as I've mentioned earlier. Not an entire 6-hour stream, but probably a 4-hour stream, probably from about, for my time, 7 to 11. So starting an hour later and ending an hour earlier. But yeah, thank you once again, everybody. It's been awesome having you all on board, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe. I'll see you guys soon, eh? Save. Very important to save also the game. Cheers, everyone.